My name is Hannah Sanders. We are in Las Vegas, Nevada, starting a new chapter.
So where did you grow up?
I'm from San Diego, Temecula area, so it's kind of wine country. Nice little town to grow up in.
Do you have any siblings, brothers, sisters?
I have a sister, and me and her we are very close. It wasn't an unhealthy competition. It was always very healthy to be kind of competing against each other. She was like the golden child, GPA 5.0, had the school record for running. And then my niche was kind of always different than hers. And you know, a lot of the time my parents didn't really understand it because I excelled in school. I'm about to, graduate from college, and I always loved school, but it was never my niche. I was the artist, and I could draw you a picture and I could sing you a song. And my dad just didn't really find that to be something that was so applicable in my daily life. He wanted me to do math. He wanted me to do he's trying to set me up for my future, which is very understandable and respectable. My mom, however, is an artist, and she was always like, follow your dreams, do what you want. But my dad was just kind of like, you need to be set up, you need to go to college, and I'm glad that he did do that. But I just hope that I can, show him that I can do something with art and singing and drawing and make a career out of it without having to sit in an office all day.
Is it fair to say then you felt a lot of pressure to follow, your father's guidance?
It was kind of like, I had all of these things that I had to get done before I could start my life. And I was like, okay, I have to go to college, I have to do this, and this, and I have to, have the best GPA so I can keep him with my sister. I'm so blessed to be, growing up around people that pushed me to where I needed to be today. But I am glad that now I'm out of school, I can kind of just go for what I want to do.
As far as talking music and art and making a career out of it, do you have any plans for that?
I think everyone sets goals in their lives, and a lot of people may follow through with that, one singular goal that they have. However, for most people, that's not so much the case. Usually they set a goal, when they're younger, and they try and follow that path, and then that path all of a sudden turns and you do something else that is equally as good. And so it's good to have it as, an example, say that I wanted to be a singer. If I didn't all of a sudden, become a famous singer, I could also pursue maybe music writing on the side. There's all of these little pathways that everyone forgets about, that you can't just follow one path in your entire life. There's gonna be twists and turns and stuff. And so if I set a goal for myself, it's more of like, I'm trying to follow something in order to keep me on track. And then I have to be adaptable to change in order to kind of excel. So I think what helps me is realizing that when I'm older, I'm just going to continue and do the things that keep me grounded in my day-to-day life, which is music and which is art and dancing and creating anything of that site. That is what keeps me harmony in my day-to-day life. And it's what makes me feel like I have purpose in my life. So anything that has to do with that, as long as I'm pursuing that, I will be okay when I'm older. I don't care if I'm sitting on the side of the road selling paintings. If I want to be doing that when I'm, 35, 40, so be it. Then I will do it.
So what is it about OnlyFans that you enjoy the most?
OnlyFans is all about interaction. And so if you want to get a reaction and, see what reactions are coming out of people. So say I painted one picture and I'm sitting behind a phone as a viewer, looking at it, and I say, oh my God, that's so cool that she can do that. I wonder if she could do this. And then they literally tap with their finger, do this painting now, sing this song. I can see on my end that they are benefiting from what I can do, and I can show them and do what I love. And in the end, it's an interaction, and it's benefiting both of us, and it's fun for me. That's like my job, and then they get to see something out of that as well. And so I think that's the beauty of OnlyFans, is that you are constantly interacting with your followers and engaging with your followers. And so you can kind of get to make the content that you want to create, as well as, coming together with your fans and seeing that you can create something together.
So when it comes to music, what's your sound? What do you identify with?
My music is definitely in the style of R&B type pop vibes. where it's kind of like sultry and deep, musical beats. I love that type of stuff. Stripped down with a guitar, incredible. I love the piano by itself, but produced sounds like that. I love, certain artists when they have a girl singer on even like a rap song, rap R&B. I think that the mixture between those two is so beautiful. That's the kind of music that I would like to identify myself with, is R&B, hip hop, not hip hop, more so just like kind of pop music. SCA, Summer Walker, even Ariana Grande sometimes, because I love her.
Social media. It can cause a lot of people to have unrealistic, unhealthy expectations. Can you relate to any of that?
Social media became really big when I was obviously growing up, taking pictures and, always wanting to be a model, wanting to be like the skinniest girl and stuff. My body type is not the skinniest girl. I will tell you that. My body type is like thick thighs, does a lot of squats, like wants to keep that, and my body will never go skinny, skinny, skinny. And there was a time in my life where that's all I wanted. Like literally all I wanted was to be skinny. I didn't even need to eat because I wasn't even hungry, because I was just like, oh, gotta be good for the camera, gotta be skinny. And I was pretty skinny, I'm not gonna lie. Like I looked really lean, but I realized that that's not my body type. And if I'm gonna be real with you, it's not a lot of people's body types. And you just have to accept that you can be your own body type, and you don't have to apply to one body type.
So this seems like a great opportunity for me to ask, is there anything that you can offer or say to other women who might be going through what you went through?
Truthfully, everyone has different bodies, and we are never, ever, ever, ever going to look like that exact body, because everybody's body is different. So the day that you can learn, and that we can all learn, because we all have our insecurities, but we can all learn to, accept the fact that I'm gonna have bigger thighs no matter what. And I love them now. Like I fucking love my body right now. And I've gained a lot of weight, I have, from what I was before. But it's more so just like, I wasn't as ecstatic to even show it off back then. And it's weird because right now I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna be in a bikini like this because I'm cool with myself. Like I'm good. If I put on weight, I have the confidence in myself to be able to say, you know what, it doesn't matter. Like I'm not gonna really look like the little skinny model girl anyway. I don't have that body type, and I can just embrace what I have right now. And it's like an immediate switch that happens in your life.
All right, we're on the verge of wrapping this up, but let's bring it back to OnlyFans one more time. You said that you and your fans can create stuff together. Do you think collaboration is important for an artist?
You can be an artist on your own, an individual artist, and not collaborate and learn anything from anyone else, and you are essentially one-sided. You know what you know, and you will never be open-minded to see what others can do. It's like, the phrase, they always say two heads are better than one. It's when you look at everything from two sets of views, you see the world in a bigger and brighter place. And so in order to do so, you have to collaborate with people, because you can see things as one side. You can live your life one way, not know that there's another way to live your life. And someone else comes along, you guys come together, collaborate as friends, and you say, wow, that's cool that you can do that. Maybe I should try that as well. And now you're maximizing your full potential because you are collaborating.
When it comes to your fans, what are you looking to get from that relationship?
Anyone that is willing to create something, or maybe even help me create something, would be my ideal audience. I want people to be interacting with me that want to see more of my paintings, that are going to challenge me to do more things, see more of my singing, and say, oh, cover this song, or do this song and collaborate with this person, because it presents ideas in my head that I never would have thought of by myself. As long as you're willing to interact creatively, that's what I'm trying to attract.